In 2014, my mom and dad came to visit from Florida. Suddenly, Dad was in extreme pain and asked us to take him to the nearest hospital. We brought him here to Palomar Medical Center in Escondido, where the team quickly diagnosed a blood clot in Dad's bladder. But there were serious complications and his heart became weak. We thought we were going to lose Dad until the medical team came up with a plan that saved his life.
Thank you, you too.
Now, 2 years later, I'm back here to thank them. How are you? So good to see you. Ooh.
How are things going?
Things are going great. My dad, the gift that you gave him is, we will be forever indebted.
Dr. Ashetal, he is my hero.
Is he any different? He's better than ever.
There were nights, there was one night in particular, and my dad, he asked us to let him go. And we said, no, you're not ready to go, Dad. And we did. He had his last rites, and we booked a flight for my brother and that night. And we told him he had to wait until Rob got here in the morning.
I just wanted to go. I wanted them to let me go. And they kept telling me my son was on the way. And he said, you have to hold on, Rob's coming.
And then Dr. Ashetal asked to speak with us, with me out in the hall, and he said, listen, I think we could turn this around for your dad.
Well, what we saw, I was called upon to help with the heart issues, and what we saw was someone with multi-system failure. So how many beds open do we have? Here was one that I thought would be capable of recovering over time.
I was surrounded by family and love. How could you not get well after that?
Family is very, very important to us. I mean, we're very, very connected. And it was embraced. I mean, we were all there. That room, it was standing room only.
And I remembered what a great family support he had. The support that they gave him, I think, is critical in his recovery.
And they looked at him as a husband, a dad, a grandfather, a Frank Sinatra lover. He flirted with all the nurses and the people that took the garbage out. And I mean, my dad loved every person that stepped in that room to help him get better.
And we had an iPad, and we had Frank Sinatra singing on it. And all the nurses would hang out in the room to listen to Frank Sinatra. And we would play that every night.
We weren't ready to say goodbye to my dad. And having someone tell us that, you know what, we can get through this. I think that, there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to take some time. It just gave us a sense of hope.
That's the gratifying part of what we do, that if I weren't there, maybe things wouldn't have come out as well. Maybe that's a little egotistical, but you know that you've made a difference, and that's what is a driving force in making you feel good about what you do.
He got his online minister's license and married my nephew Matthew.
May I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Matthew Young.
He attended 2 more weddings for 2 other nieces and nephews. He drove cross country with my sister in a motorhome.
He does more now, I think, than he's ever done.
I feel like I'm 85 years old. Pretty good though, not bad.
I couldn't live without him. I wouldn't want to, actually.
He lives for this every year. They plan their Christmas card out, and he said to me, honey, can you please bring Dr. Ashetal my Christmas card?
I'm extremely grateful to the hospital and the doctoring that I got. Extremely. I couldn't be more happier with the results.